And so let me just break down what we did, the steps. And so first, we're going to make contact with the body. Often when you're working with a client, you might have already been in conversation. And so you may not have to be like, close your eyes and feel into your body. They might be talking about something, and instead you might go through the door of, tell me a little bit about where you feel that in your body. And some people are very disconnected to their bodies. So before we even get to this place in the somatic journey, we have to actually teach them how to connect with their body. But once they can make connection with the body, we want to understand the sensory experience that's occurring in the body. So if we use Stephanie as an example, first we made contact with the body. She felt it in her neck. Okay, that's the contact. Number two, understand the sensory experience. The experience in her body was tightness, right? It was tension. She said it felt like something was pulling, right? That it was tugging. She felt there was some pain and it was traveling down her arm. She told us that it was warm, that it was red. Okay, we want to really get to know that experience for the person, because part of that also is allowing them to be seen and witnessed. Okay, once we get to understand the sensations the person is experiencing, I like to have the person put that experience in their hands or show me with their hands what that experience is like, because I don't want them to necessarily be pulling and tugging on their body. Once we see how they show it with their hands, once they show us, sometimes it can be like a fluttering or a spinning. It's not always like a fist, right? It depends. Each person is different. Number three, we're going to amplify the sensation. And you might be wondering, why do we amplify the sensations? Because that's what life does. Think about it. If you are not feeling 100% and you ignore the sensations in your body, most likely, let's say if you have sore throat, then you ignore it and you just work really hard and you don't give yourself extra sleep, it gets worse and worse and worse. This is just what nature does. This is the same thing that happens with shame. It's someone says something, it's not witnessed. We experience it, and the more we hold on to it, the longer we hold on to it, the more it amplifies. After we amplify the sensations, I want to connect to sound or movement, because there's often a piece in there. Often people are a little bit nervous to share sound or movement, but the sound or movement often gives us eyes into this experience in another way. And then the last step is we need to inquire into the sensations. We got to learn about them. We need to learn from the wisdom they provide.